Hi guys. Today we're featuring the Annapolis Audit channel. Please click the links in the description to watch the full original video. Visit his channel, get subscribed and watch more of his great content.
I'm now also audio and video recording this as well. So I'm at the Social Security Administration. We're here with Corporal Hill and Corporal
Officer Skircheck.
I'm trying to drop off my simple documentation.
Would you like me to have her come out and talk to you about it?
Absolutely.
All right.
She's trying to enforce policy and rules when she herself is in violation of a criminal code. I just don't understand that. I'm not out here filming. Again, I'm not even out here filming, bro. I'm literally just trying to drop this off.
I get it. You're more than welcome to film. That's fine. I mean, like you said, it's public and all
So
that.
I can't turn it in, but I can put it in his envelope and put it in the mailbox out front?
I know it's hard.
Listen how dumb that sounds, though. I'm going to use the word I used last week
know.
against my best discretion. It's retarded. That's retarded, bro. Hi, Miss Susan. Could you please explain to me why it is that you're trying to enforce federal rule or policy on me while you yourself are in violation of a criminal code here in the state of Maryland and also federally?
First of all, you may not use your phone to film inside a federal building.
Absolutely. DHS has already given you a memo.
He's okay to film out here. He can't film back there in your...
You can't.
Absolutely, I can. This is a lobby and a foyer.
It's a lobby.
Okay.
Is it okay?
We do have a sign up that says no.
Again, you can't just... I have a sign in my pocket that says every time you come out here and open your mouth, you owe me $10. Susan, are you going to start paying me?
Because it's kind of what'll cure all this. If you take the paper from him. I know he can mail it,
He can mail it.
but
But I don't
are
have
you
to.
able to take it
He's
right
also in violation because the sign says you may
No,
not enter without.
you are in violation of 18 U.S. Code 242, ma'am.
Talk with me over here real quick.
No.
Look, Miss Susan, I don't want to have to bring a federal civil rights violation lawsuit against the Social Security Administration here in Annapolis. I can provide you 3, maybe 4 laws that she's in violation of. Can you provide me one?
And they would have to be enforced by the Attorney General's office.
No.
Okay.
You enforce laws. You don't enforce the Consumer Protection Act. You are correct, but you do enforce criminal code and laws. Okay, correct. Thank you. So then you go tell her that she is in violation of 3, maybe 4, depending on how many I look up here, laws and state statutes. Again, they could just take the document and do their job.
know, and I asked
If they
them
don't
if
want to
they
do
take-
this, then they should find a new job.
Okay. So do you think that you can just call and...
No, I'm not doing anything
So
else.
you want
I
us-
have done everything I needed
So
to
what
do.
would you like from
I
us?
printed out the document, I filled it out, and I drove myself out here. That is all the law requires me to do. That is all the law requires me to do. I'm
I
not
get it.
changing
If
up.
You don't want to jump through hoops.
You're
I
right.
know it. I get
Because
it.
of her pride and her
But do
attitude,
you
I'm
think-
not
Do you think
changing.
that this is maybe jumping through more hoops?
No,
than
this is an inconvenience to me as an American taxpaying citizen right now. That's what this is.
Okay. Understand.
That's what this is, and I'm not going to inconvenience myself anymore. I've said it multiple times. I'm tired of repeating myself.
This paper has to go to them.
Yes.
Okay, and I know you have another option to send it in the mail.
You're right.
Where
I
it's
have
free. This
I
is
have
free.
another option.
This is free.
I know. So is this.
It is, but I don't. Their policy with masks.
It's not
the whole
policy. Listen,
Their
the policy is not law.
and did I say it was law?
No, but you guys keep trying to say their policy because I'm not wearing a mask and they have a policy that says I have to wear a mask, that they have the right to refuse me business. They don't have the right to refuse service or business to anybody. They're not a private business.
Okay. Corporal Hill, he's on the phone with somebody right
Thank
now, so
you.
we can get this all figured out. Okay.
Thank you. Can I get you guys a sergeant or lieutenant out here since he's not a sergeant today?
I can. He might be on the phone.
I am demanding your supervisor out here,
I
sir.
know. I can't talk to my partner
I got
right
you.
now to see if he's on the phone.
I understand.
Okay.
You guys have made contact with me. I am demanding your supervisor in the field, sir.
Okay.
I just
I'm gonna give.
I just do want to clarify that we are allowing Susan to be in violation of Maryland criminal codes right now, that Susan is breaking laws in the state of Maryland, and that we're allowing her to do so. I want to clarify that, correct?
I don't know what these laws are that you're talking about.
Well, I'll easily
I deal with.
I'll easily
assaults,
bring up the Maryland
murder,
criminal
and
code.
Everything else.
Well, just because it might not be your normal run-of-the-mill law
I have
doesn't mean it's
digest
not a
of
law.
Laws I'm allowed. I would look of all the laws I'm allowed to enforce.
Yeah, and these will be in there. Yeah, it's called the Maryland Criminal Code, sir. That's the
Yes,
book of
I
laws.
understand,
The Maryland
but
Criminal
there's only
Code.
certain ones I'm
It's
allowed
not
to
like you get a
enforce.
special book that has a few pages torn out and given to
actually-
you, and you get
actually I do.
you get a different few pages torn out, and you don't
Because-
get to enforce the same ones as he does. No, they're called laws, and you're a law enforcement
Just
officer.
like I'm not
You don't
allowed
get
to
to pick and
enforce PNR.
choose when you choose to enforce them, sir. I know that you do, but you're not allowed to pick and choose when you enforce laws because you swore an oath. to uphold the Constitution and to enforce the laws, sir.
I want to make sure we got this right. You said you were
Yep.
going to call for the supervisor to come out here.
But you didn't answer my question, so I just want to clarify that you are allowing Susan to be in violation of Maryland criminal codes and to break laws, law enforcement
I do not know
officer.
the law that she is in violation of, so.
Well, let's look it up. I'll sit right here with you and we'll look it up. You keep wanting to just like walk away, but we got 6 cell phones in this office.
I told you your options.
All the knowledge in the world is
So,
right here in our hands.
all
We
right.
can look up the laws
You can have
right
yourself
now.
a good day. We're done at this point. and
So
you
you're
can speak
so
to my supervisor.
so you're going to be in dereliction of
Number there
duty.
is 410.
So you're not going to enforce the laws on
1960.
Susan, is what you're saying.
My
This is what I
supervi-
dealt with last week, and then what happened? You guys ended up coming back out there, and you took the report at the California Pizza Kitchen, and you got the video. But every time I said something to you, you just kept going. So you don't want Officer so and so to write a report, no matter what I said to you. You deflected to some other going on. Stop doing that, officer of the law. Are you or are you not allowing Susan to be in violation of Maryland criminal codes?
As I told you, I don't know what the criminal code is.
And I said we will sit here and look it up.
Okay, look it
If
up.
you were to pull somebody over that you knew was doing something wrong, but you didn't know exactly what it was, would you say, I know you're in violation of a criminal code right now. I know you just broke a law, but I'm not sure the exact statute number, so you're free to go.
Pull it up then.
Okay.
Many minutes later.
I'm already upset, but look, man, I didn't come out here and I explained to this man when I first walked up and he said it. I said, listen, this is who I am. This is what I do. I'm not here on any of that. I'm simply here to turn this piece of paper in and leave. I've been here for over an hour now when I thought it was going to take me 30 seconds to drop this piece of paper off.
Yeah.
I'm the last person who wants to be here, but I'll be damned if I'm going to go jump through more hoops. You know what I mean? Why should I then have to now go to the USPS, pay for mail and postage, have this sent in, wait for it to be sent here and be received?
Right. Well, that's because that's what SSA wants, man.
I know,
If you want to help
but they don't get what
SSA,
they
you gotta
want.
work with them.
They don't get what they want, no.
Well, this is an approved sign.
They
This
get
is
paid
an
by
approved
my
sign.
taxpayer dollars.
Okay. All right.
They don't get what they want, sir. I get what I want. I'm the taxpayer. They're the public subsidiary. Come on now.
2-74. All right. Here it is.
Like in reality, it's not even like I need to stay here and get some long service to be at the window. I literally. Okay, I'll see you later. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for taking my document. I'll see you later. That's literally what online says you can do. And that's all I came here to do.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand why I need to wear a mask just to drop this off. Like, I'm not trying to stay in the building. I'm not trying to be here, get further services. Just trying to drop the document off.
Right.
That also requires they're an agent of the state to be here to accept those documents. Like if somebody came to drop off certified mail right now, there would have to be somebody here to sign and accept those. So why can that same person not accept my documentation?
Listen, man, I understand what you're saying. However, that's what SSA has decided to implement.
I got you.
And that is an official proof. Now, if it was, let's say, if like an office manager decided, we don't want somebody, like you have a camouflage hat. We don't want anybody with camouflage hats in there. Well, that's not enforceable. You know,
That's
we said that
discrimination.
right, we can't do that.
Well, this is the same.
Well,
Just because I don't want to wear a breathing apparatus on my face doesn't mean you
Right.
cannot allow me into the thing. You know what I mean? It's a fashion statement.
well, I understand that it's different, but I see where you're drawing the comparison.
Yeah.
But this is an approved form of what they're doing through the commissioner of SSA. It is.
No.
I'm telling you, it is. This is SSA nationwide. This
Yeah,
is a
but
lot of
see,
federal agencies.
SSA isn't their own governing body.
Well,
SSA doesn't make up their own laws. You know
they
what I mean?
they have the
They're
right to
compiled of-
protect their employees the way that they choose.
Yeah, but they're
As long
not
as-
they're not above anything. You know what I mean? The Social Security is not above the U.S. government. It's part of the U.S. government. They're subject to the same policies, procedures, laws, and regulations of the U.S. government and all of its citizens are.
Right.
So again, like I told these people and Miss Susan, I have a sign in my pocket that says somebody owes me $10 every time they come up to me and open their mouth. Does that mean people are going to start paying up, or? Because I've had a lot of conversations today.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like a sign can't just because I have a sign doesn't make it, law. So they don't have the right to ask me to leave.
But you're not.
That would be discrimination.
You're not following posted signage.
Posted signage is not law, sir. Posted signage is not law. The Maryland Criminal Code about trespassing or the Federal Code about trespassing was not written based upon whether or not I followed unlawful signage posted out front, sir, unfortunately.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button, we really appreciate it. Also click the links in the description for the full original video, and visit the Annapolis Audit channel, get subscribed, and enjoy more of his great content.